Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to another show this week. Really excited because today I have a bit of a longer segment and I was going to take some calls on the air today, but last minute as I was prepping and getting ready, I was really feeling called to come on here, have a bit of a chat, talk about kind of what's been coming through for me, what's been downloading to me. And I also felt really called to take you guys through a bit of a meditation today. And I know that probably seems a little out there perhaps for this show, but I really just like to come on here each week and do whatever spirit are guiding me to do. And I really feel like the energies and how things are at the moment really just calling to be grounded and feel centered and come back to the heart space. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through a grounding meditation and just really getting you to connect in and just have, a little bit of time for yourself and a little bit of time where you can just connect. And then I would love to do some collective readings, and I'm just going to channel some messages through and basically just see where the rest of it goes and let spirit guide me, because that's how I really find I work the best. So I'm going to just start off by, going on about how I've been feeling lately and how my clients and how I feel the collective have been feeling and things that I have been noticing with the energy. And this is what really led me to want to do the meditation. But I really feel like at the moment there has been a lot of psychic attacks. There's been a lot of energy collectively, I feel, which is making people feel really depleted. So if you've been feeling really tired, if you've been feeling this like lack of motivation, if you've just been feeling kind of like the world is against you or everyone is against you, I really feel that. And I feel like that is a common thing I'm hearing and seeing at the moment from people. And it could have a lot to do with the fact that Mars has just gone retrograde, and Mars is, the planet of war. So it can be quite a heavy, energetic feeling that it does give off. And astrology is still something that I'm learning about. I'm no expert by any means. That I feel like learning astrology and the art of astrology is really something that is a study and something that takes a really long time to learn about. But I feel like I have a little bit of knowledge on it. And when I was feeling all of these things and I had a look into what was going on, it just really summed it up for me and for what my clients have been saying. So I've also been noticing that with this energy, lots of people have been questioning, what is it that they should be doing right now? Where should they be? What should they be putting their time into? Just like a lot of questioning going on as well. So I really hope that if you are resonating with this and if you are feeling this, I really hope that today I can allow some space for you to just ground in and be present for, 5 to 10 minutes while I take you through a short meditation. And just be present and be with yourself and just let whatever maybe needs to come up. And then hopefully when I share some messages at the end of today, they will resonate with you and bring some clarity and guidance as well. Because I really, really feel like people are just needing connection right now. And I really feel like people are needing the soundboard. It feels like we're needing that release. We're needing that soundboard. We're needing that support. And I'm getting goosebumps, which is always a great confirmation from spirit. And yeah, collective message. So hopefully can get to more people today through whatever is channeled. So if you are watching and you're feeling called to take part in this meditation, I'm going to get started in a moment. So I want you to just get really comfortable where you were sitting, or maybe lay down, if you feel like you'd rather lay down. Maybe you might want to put on a little bit of music or light some incense or sage, get yourself nice and prepped. It is only going to be a 5-minute, maybe 10-minute meditation. Sometimes when I'm channeling through these meditations, I can get a little bit carried away and I can go, wherever spirit take us. So give it 5 or 10 minutes, And if you can just try and be in a quiet space, that's always a bonus. Obviously, if you're driving, you know, you can come back to this later and do it if you feel called to do it. But I just want you to start getting nice and comfortable and setting any intention, if you'd like to set an intention before we go into this grounding meditation. And I feel like a lot of heart-centered stuff is going to come through, because I keep feeling like I need to just like touch my heart and honor my heart and send love to all of you who are watching and hearing this message. So just taking a moment, and once you are nice and comfortable wherever you're sitting and laying, I want you to close your eyes and gently closing them. And I want you to start bringing your awareness to the room and bringing your awareness to your body. Just noticing where you're sitting or laying down. Really bringing that awareness to every inch of your body. And then I want you to start focusing on your breathing. Just gently and evenly breathing in your nose and out of your mouth. And on your next inhale, I want you to take a nice, big, deep breath in your nose. And then out your mouth. And again, breathing in your nose, holding it for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale out your mouth. Nice. And then what I'd like for you to do is I would like for you to bring your awareness just to the top of your head. Leaving your awareness there for a moment. And if you feel called to, I'd like for you to bring one of your hands up to your chest or up to your heart chakra and just holding it there. And then I want you to just feel your head and your neck just relaxing and letting go of any tension. And then feeling your shoulders dropping and letting go and releasing any tension you're holding in your shoulders. And then releasing any stress or worry from your chest, from your stomach, and your thighs and your pelvis. Just releasing and letting go. And then your thighs, your knees and calves, just relaxing and letting go of any tension or anxieties you're holding in these areas. And then your ankles, your feet and your toes, just relaxing and letting go. And I want you to leave your awareness at your feet. What I'd like for you to do now is just imagine that there are tree trunks coming from the bottom of your feet. And from the bottom of those tree trunks, there are big tree roots growing from them. And these roots are covering all the floor around you. And then the floor beneath you. These roots are going past the carpet or the floorboards. These roots are going all the way down past the dirt. And you're taking these roots all the way down until you cannot go any further. You see these roots planting into Gaia, connecting you to the earth, where here you feel safe and you feel grounded. And as you're seeing these roots branching off deeper into Gaia and connecting to the earth, You're letting go of anything that you're holding on to from the day, from the week, from the month, or anything that you're ready to move on from, maybe something you're struggling with, and you're giving it to Gaia, feeling safe and just surrendering. And as you're doing this, just feeling that energy shift, allowing this energy to just be transmuted into loving and light energy as you're giving it back to the earth, just feeling it being released from your body, from your energy. Just sitting in this for a moment. And if you are feeling any emotions coming up, just honoring those emotions, honoring any thoughts that may be coming through, sending them love. I also feel called to say, if you're releasing and letting go of a person, or if you're releasing and letting go of their emotions and their things that you're carrying for them, sending that love to. Anything that you're holding on to that is not yours, sending it back with love and sending it light. And then when you're ready, I want you to, on your next inhale, just imagine that you are breathing up white light through those roots, feeling that white light coming all the way up past the tree trunks, all the way up to your feet, up your legs, up your stomach and your chest, and all the way up to the top of your head. Feeling the white light down your arms to your fingertips. Just feeling this beaming white light expanding beyond your body, out into your auric field and beyond. And in this moment, I want you to imagine your home filling up with white light, your place of work filling up with white light, and anywhere else that you may want to send love and light to, I want you to send that out as well. Knowing that you are safe and you are protected whilst you are doing this. And then I'd like for you to return your focus back to yourself. And I want you to just, in your mind's eye, scan over your body from head to toe. And as you're scanning over your body from head to toe, just taking notice of anywhere in your body that might be needing some extra love, anywhere that you might be feeling an energetic blockage, any way you feel drawn to, no matter where it is on your body from your head to your toes, I want you to take your attention and your energy there. And I want you to send it love. You can send it white light. You can focus on that specific area and tune into that area and ask it what it needs. Maybe it will be something outside of yourself. And I just want you to sit with that for a moment. As you're shifting any of these blocks or sending healing to any area of your body. Nice. And once you have finished doing that, I want you to just bring your awareness up to the heart chakra, hand on your heart. And I want you to take some nice deep breaths into your heart space. And as you are taking these nice deep breaths into the heart space, I want you to imagine that you are breathing in white light to your heart space. Beautiful. And as you are doing this, if you are feeling emotional or if you're feeling any kind of way or any kind of feelings, I want you to just honor that as we're up in the heart space. Nice. And then when you're ready, I want you to start just bringing your awareness back to the room, bringing your awareness back to your body, returning your breathing back to normal. Just feeling the rise and fall of your chest. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I want you to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Just shake out your body if you need to, your hands, your arms, move your neck, whatever you feel like you need to do, intuitive movement, just like tuning and tapping in. And I hope that helped you. I hope that you feel better after that. I'd love to hear. You can leave it in the comments if you're watching through Facebook, or I'd love for you to let me know in my group. You can contact me through the Soul Lounge, either my page or my group on Facebook. I'd love to hear how you went with that and if it's something that you would like more of. I mean, like I said, I intuitively do these sessions, but if you find that it helps, I definitely will do this again. But as I was, doing that meditation, I could feel so much coming up for people, and I could feel a lot in the throat chakra too, but Spirit really kept directing me to the heart for a lot of that. And I could really feel the shift in energy. I'm getting goosebumps again. So yeah, I really hope whoever needed that really felt that, and I really hope that that helped. So for the remainder of this show, I'm now going to pull some cards and give some collective messages, because I really feel like I've got a couple of different things that I want to say. So for the rest of the time, I'm going to deliver, a couple different messages, which I think is going to be really good, because rather than me just getting to one or two people, hopefully this way I will be able to get to more people. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards. And what I also want you guys to do, actually, Spirit have just said to me, what I would like for you to do is I want you to just think in your mind what it is that you would like to hear, because I will be able to connect in to the messages people are putting out. So I might not be able to connect directly to your question or directly to you, but if you just put it out there and just sit there and think, okay, I'd like to know about my job, or I'd like to know about my relationship, or, I want you to just kind of put it out there. And what I find with Spirit, especially because I do a lot of free live readings in my groups, and I find that when I'm doing that, Spirit will generally bring the collective together who need to hear similar messages. So I feel like when people are listening and watching, they have a similar thing that maybe they want to know, or a similar area. So let's see what comes up. I'm laughing because I just did this meditation, as you guys know, and I was talking about the heart chakra and how I kept connecting in with that for a lot of people. And the card that has just come out, first of all, was the heart chakra card. So I'm definitely tuning in to the need for people to really heal their heart and heal things that are weighing heavy on their heart. And as I'm just tuning in and connecting to this, I feel like Archangel Raphael really wants people to be connecting to her and connecting, or to him, however you identify the angel as. But I just really feel like we're wanting to be connecting, and Archangel Raphael is offering that healing. I do feel like a lot of you are probably blocked perhaps and scared to actually take on this next part of your healing journey because the things that come up may scare you and it might intimidate you. But Archangel Raphael is really connecting here and saying that through this healing journey, there's going to be profound and beautiful teachings and knowledge that comes with it. So really like lean into what's coming up for you. And if you're noticing reoccurring patterns and reoccurring, situations or relationships or anything in your life, like they're saying, really take notice of the patterns and then work out where they come from. We know that most of the time our belief systems and our unconscious thought patterns do come from our upbringing and from childhood. So whether or not you had a traumatic childhood or not, the way that you were brought up does have a huge effect on your future relationships and the way that you are in your life. So perhaps it's about going back to your childhood or going back to a certain situation in your life and really working on clearing that and reassessing your beliefs, I feel too, because I feel like there's a lot of shifting and clearing being done at the moment with you guys. And it's a bit uncomfortable when this happens, but at the end of it, it's going to be greatly beneficial because you're really going to find yourself and you're going to start living in your truth, not living in kind of the shadow of the trauma. Okay. Or I just feel like a lot of you are going to go through big transformations and you're like, oh, wow. Okay. The things I really wanted to do now I'm able to do them. Or you're really going to start noticing what your path is, what your interests are, and all of those things. Okay. So that's what we've got there. And just even, there's a bit of a story here, I feel, with these cards, but I'll go card by card. So we then have the rest and rejuvenation card. This is talking about meditation, which is so funny because we just did a meditation. So I feel like a lot of you maybe need to sit in meditation more and need to ground more and need to take more time out for yourself. I also feel a lot of you may be called to water and nature. I feel there's so much healing in water and so much healing in nature. So really just allowing yourself time. Now I'm hearing time is the issue, right? Not having enough time. But even if it's 30 seconds a day, I want you to focus on spending just that 30 seconds where you go outside, have a cup of tea, have a coffee, whatever it is that you do, and just take a moment with your shoes off, feet on the dirt, on the grass, on the sand, wherever it is that you are, and just take a couple of deep breaths and just really be grounded. Okay, I feel like this is going to be hugely beneficial for a lot of you. I also am hearing in this too the lungs. So if any of you are suffering from respiratory issues, trying to give up smoking, have asthma, I feel like if you're trying to give up smoking, this is a message to keep going, and maybe hypnotherapy would be good for you, or, reaching out for some help in doing that. But also anyone with respiratory issues, asthma, lungs, anything to do with the lungs, breathing, sleep apnea, as well as coming through, anything like that. I really want you to just pay attention to this, pay attention to any changes, and make sure you're staying on top of it as well with your health providers, of course, okay? But there's just something there, and just even a breath work as well, okay? Really focusing on the breath work. Breath work is super healing, which is the next card, Healer of the Ages, and it can really help shift blocks within the body. So I also feel like with this Healer of the Ages, it's not just talking about healing yourself, but I also feel like it's talking about people becoming healers. Now, as a healer myself, or someone that holds space, we really hold the space and then people do the healing. It's like we just meet people halfway and allow that space where they can be vulnerable and heal. But really we do heal ourselves. Other people just help along their journey, but we can only really do it for us. So also like meeting your healer halfway if you are getting healings, but the people who are wanting to go and do Reiki, wanting to learn crystal healings, wanting to learn NLP, hypnotherapy, meditation, breathwork, whatever it is, I feel like now is the time. I can see here there's like this burning desire, and perhaps you've been held back in the past, but now is absolutely the time, because the more that you heal, the more that you raise your consciousness, the more that then you can pass that knowledge and information on, and then you can start your own business in healing as well. So lots of changes here once you do really dedicate to your healing. And last of all, for the last couple of minutes of this reading, we have got relationships here, a man holding a heart, and a man holding a coin. So I want to say that any of you who are currently in a relationship, I feel like your husband or your partner is worrying about money, I want to say that it will improve in the next 2 to 3 months. So really try and remain grounded through these next 2 to 3 months. We're coming up to, the holidays and Christmas. It can be a time where we do stress about money, but I feel like the husband or the masculine energy here is really taking this on, and there's a lot of stress and anxiety there, but no, it will improve in the next 2 to 3 months. Anyone who's single, there is a man coming in who will actually provide and be the main provider and be really business orientated and career orientated. So if you're just started speaking to someone or you're putting the intention out there of a man, look out for them. They are coming. I also hear you'll probably meet them online. So really be open to those opportunities. But a really stable man is coming into your life. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's show. I really enjoyed it. I would appreciate, any feedback. Would love to connect to you guys as well. So feel free to join my groups if you feel called to. But until next time, guys, I hope you have a really good week, and thank you so much for being here with me today.